It is slick. Okay. This one little machine has saved me close to $18,000 in specialty equipment that I no longer needed to purchase. I would have been able to do the work on my own for a fraction of the cost. And in just a moment, I'm going to show you exactly what this machine is and what we did and how we did it. I'm not going to hold anything back, but we're going to back this story up just a little bit to the wintertime when we decided to test this same machine out on our skid loader.
All right, good afternoon, y'all. So I've been grooving the tracks on here. We're gonna try to maybe see if we can make them a little bit more gooder for working in the winter, because they're dirt tracks right now, and that's just not something that works in the winter currently. I was kind of waiting to do it till today because this is supposed to be 40 something degrees, and it is not 40 something degrees, let me tell you what. But anyway, so I was kind of etching some patterns in here, kind of maybe seeing what would work the best. You're not, oh, you can see it. So we're gonna go kind of something like this here, or we're gonna edge it just across like that, and we'll take a little bit out of there, and then we'll go across just like that. So hopefully that works all right. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be better than it is right now. All right, we got a new blade in there, all sorts of sharp. I think we're all set up, and we'll just get going.
This is called a Van Alstyne tire grooving machine, and there's other tire groovers out there, but this one does the work for you. It heats up instantly, so you're not using your muscles, you're not pushing, you're not trying to get that, you're not trying to drive through the tire. You just hit a button, there's a razor blade on it that heats up and it melts the tire. All you have to do is put consistent pressure moving forward. And what's the pattern that Sam is duplicating right now is the same pattern that we have on our all-season treads. This is one of our most requested videos, so we gave it a shot on one of our most useless pieces of equipment, the Bobcat T180. Shining down on me, and it's shining down on Minnesota, so it's melting everything. We've got ice everywhere. Let's try out these tracks. It's Sam Sipin. Oh, let's take a look at what he did here real quick. Zip, 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 zip. So since this machine hasn't been moved for about 3 months, I'm gonna guess Sam has about half of the track stuff. Fair comparison, better than nothing. Let's just take a look. He probably did not get any of this surface done unless he did something without me knowing, which he didn't do. But let's just see what having half your track site does. So when Sam siphoned the tracks, they were actually, or grooved the tracks, the machine was actually froze into the ground. So he was not able to get all the way around. And you can actually see the difference where the siphoning is and where the unsiphoned portion is. It'll actually grab and go. It's weird how effective it actually was. Well, not the worst. Definitely an improvement. It is slick. Okay, let me just say, it's slick. But it gets slicker let's go find the slickerier spot. This is going to be a lot more of a challenge simply because we're on a slope and it's pure snow. And it's not just snow, we're talking about the kind of the kind of snow you'd turn into a slushy if you had a little cherry flavor on top of it. So this stuff is slick, and there's no way I would try this under normal circumstances with this machine, because I know I would just be spinning my wheels. Or my tracks. Yeah, it's slick out here. It's a lot slickerier than it looks. Well enough to know just the fact of being able to climb that hill was an impressive feat in it. With our normal dirt lugs, that machine would have been spinning and pretty much frustrating. And with the half Saipan tracks on it, it's incredible how much more effective those Saipan tracks actually performed. Oh, okay, I'm getting impressed. I'm definitely starting to get impressed. Because you guys, I can tell you right now, I'd have been slid down that hill slideways if Sam hadn't have done these tracks. And you can see he's only got half of these tracks done. Let's just see how she does. A little different test run. Let's just give her the spin and go test run. Let's just see what happened. A single snow tire costs $1,500 for one of my loaders. I've already done 2 loaders. Each loader then to get a new set of shoes put on costs $6,000. So I've already saved $12,000 just on 2 loaders by using this machine. But I've got 3 more loaders that are going to need to be done. By the time my total savings is done just on 5 machines and this skid loader, I'm going to have saved over $32,000 versus buying a new set of tires to optimize my piece of equipment. This machine has paid for itself. I can't tell you how many times over. And yeah, I would gladly buy it again and recommend it to anybody that wants one. I can actually tell, inside the cab, I can tell right where the tracks have been grooved and are catching, and then where they don't, because all of a sudden I'll be climbing and I'll be sliding, not going anywhere, and then boom, all of a sudden I climb. And then I get about half a track length up the hill, and all of a sudden I'm sliding, and then I climb again. It's bizarre. It's bizarre how well that works. If you were gonna ask me, let me show you something. Let's go inside. All right, I think this proved it. All right, so let's just show you what this machine is. It's a Van Alstyne GB1000 tire groover. And here's how this thing works. Let's go where we got a little light. Let's take a peek at this thing here, you guys. Off of Amazon. And this is what she consists of. And it's a 110 outlet. This is critical because they do make 220. So if you get the wrong one, you're gonna end up not being able to hook it up to an extension cord, drag it out onto a job site, plug it into a wall outlet, and groove your tires anywhere. And maybe you're like, who does that? Well, we do. And this is the machine. And actually he's got a unit loaded right now. So if we look, so this is the part that actually does the grooving right there. And let's just take a look at what these little groovers look like. They cost next to nothing. I mean, 20 bucks gets you like 20 of them, and 20 of them will do you 4 or 5 loader tires. But here they are, and you can see it's got that really super sharp edge right on the front, and then that gets really, really hot, and that does all of the work for you. You're not using a lot of pressure when you do this. In fact, using more pressure is not better, it's worse. So go to Amazon, the GB1000. I'll put a link in the description. I'm gonna put a link to the one I got, to this unit in the description. I think it's that important, you guys. Let me just give you my 2 cents on it. They don't pay me. These guys don't know who I am. These Van Alstyne guys, they don't know who I am. We did the sledge, made a night and day difference. We did the Kubota loader, huge difference. And now this is the first set of tracks we did on a skid loader. Yeah, you can, even though we only got half of the tracks done, like half on each side, you can still actually physically feel the difference. So as soon as that machine grabs the tracks, the groove part, you can actually feel it. You go, and then she spins, and then she goes, and then she spins, and then she goes. It's weird, because especially when the tracks aren't in sync, because one side will be turning and the other side will turn, and you feel like you're doing the weeble wobble. But that does not matter, because you guys aren't going to do it that way. You guys are going to probably end up grooving the entire track and having even traction all the way around. And if you guys are running dirt tracks and you don't want to spend $2,000 on all season tracks, or $2,500, or you just can't plain afford to do it, I would buy that. I would buy it again all day long. That's this is one of those things that I would definitely buy again. No regrets, no regrets. And that's our video for today. I hope these things help you guys out. Honestly, I really hope it saves you guys a ton of money, because spending $5,000 on a set of loader tires just so that you can get some gription in the winter wasn't worth it to me. This worked amazing. And then doing the tracks, which I kind of had my doubts and reservations about, but it turned out no issues. Yeah, I'm 100% confident in recommending this product to you guys. And that's all we got for you today. God bless. Go get them. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. Tell your friends. Invite me over to Thanksgiving. And God bless. And go get them, you guys. We'll see you on another one.